Good morning to all. I hope all are doing good and staying safe at home. Welcome to a new session in English. Today we are going to discuss about one of the most famous dramas written by William Shakespeare, that is The Merchant of Venice. The Merchant of Venice is a Shakespearean comedy written between the 1596 to 1598. But before going into the drama, let us know more about the author William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born on 26 April 1564 and died on 23 April 1616. He was an English playwright, poet, and an actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and the bard of Avon. His extant works, including collaborations, consist of some 39 plays, 154 sonnets, two long narrative poems, and a few other verses, some of uncertain authorship. His early plays were primarily comedies and histories and are regarded as some of the best work produced in these genres. He then wrote mainly tragedies until 1608, among them Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Othello, King Lear, and Macbeth, all considered to be among the finest works in the English language. In the last phase of his life, he wrote tragicomedies, also known as romances, and collaborated with other playwrights. Here you can see the textual images of the play The Merchant of Venice. I request all of you to read the textbook or the images very well. Let me introduce the plot to you. The play starts with Antonio, a Venetian merchant who agrees to give his best friend Bassanio the money he needs to travel to Belmont, where Bassanio hopes to meet and marry the beautiful Portia. Antonio has no cash, so he goes to Shylock, a Jewish money lender. Antonio gets the money but accepts a terrible forfeit, a pound of his flesh. In Belmont, Portia meets a series of suitors. Her father's will stipulates that she must marry the man who chooses correctly from among three caskets, finding the one containing her portrait. The Prince of Morocco and the Prince of Aragon both fail. Bassanio wisely chooses the let casket. Now read on. Continue reading. Since it's a long drama, please pay attention for your reading. I hope you would have read the complete images clearly. Now, we are going to provide here the animated video of the play The Merchant of Venice. I hope you will get the summary as well as the theme of the play very well with the help of the given video. Kindly listen.
The Merchant of Venice. The city of Venice was a rich one. There lived a merchant named Antonio. He is very honest and kind-hearted. So he was loved by the people of Venice. But Shylock did not like this because he will help the people by giving money only for high interest. These things made some loss in Shylock's business. Antonio had insulted Shylock in public, so Shylock waited patiently to have his revenge on him. Antonio had a close friend named Bassanio. Bassanio was in need of money from Antonio to marry his lover Portia. Antonio did not have money at that time, so he sent Bassanio to search for moneylenders offering his ships as security. Bassanio and Antonio went to Shylock.
Come, Antonio. How are you? How much money do you want?
3,000 ducats.
I will give you money without interest, but you should return the money within 3 months.
My 5 ships have gone in 5 different sites. I will pay you when my ships come home.
If your ships did not return, and if you cannot pay me back in 3 months, you must allow me to cut a pound of flesh from any part of your body that I choose. Will you agree to it?
I will not agree to this bond.
Good Bassanio, don't be angry. My ships will come soon, and we will pay his money back within the time.
Antonio signed the bond. Bassanio went to Belmont to win the hands of Portia. All of them were joy at Belmont that day. At that time, a messenger arrived with a letter for Bassanio from Antonio. Antonio wrote that his ships have been lost at sea and he cannot pay the money, so he wants to see Bassanio once before he dies. By reading this, Bassanio went to Venice with his friend. Portia thought of helping Antonio, dressed herself as a lawyer naming Balthazar, and went to Venice. In the court, Antonio was standing as a debtor while Shylock was ready with his sword.
I'll give you thrice the sum of money. Please leave my friend.
Shylock was standing quietly with his sword.
Please be merciful and leave Antonio.
The law is on my side, and it should be obeyed. Otherwise, the law and Venice should be banished.
Shylock, you can get thrice the sum of money and you can leave Antonio?
I want only justice.
Okay. You can cut the pound of flesh from any part of Antonio's body.
Thank you very much.
Shylock was going towards Antonio with his sword. 1 minute, Shylock. You can take your penalty, but not even a single drop of blood should fall down, and you should take only 1 pound of flesh. If you fail in it, you will be put to death.
What?
You said that you want only justice.
I don't want money also. Please leave me.
At last, the half of Shylock's property has gone to Antonio and the other half to state of Venice. This punishment is because he tries to kill a citizen of Venice. But Antonio refused to take his half. He returned them to Shylock itself. Then all of them happily went to Belmont. There Portia told the story of her going to the court as Balthazar. All of them were happy. Thus Portia, by her courage and wisdom, saved the life of her husband's friend Antonio. Thus, the story ends with great joy at Belmont.
I hope you would have enjoyed the video very well. Let me sum up the drama. The Merchant of Venice is a typical example of a Shakespearean comedy in that its central conflict finds resolution before real harm comes to anyone. As in many comedies, the conflict at the heart of Merchant has the potential to end tragically. After Antonio forfeits his deadly bond, Shylock demands the pound of flesh he has been promised, and he almost succeeds in claiming it after making his argument in court. However, Shylock's plan falls apart when Portia shows up in court disguised as a young male doctor of the law. Not only does Portia twist Shylock's argument against him, but she also cites a law declaring that Shylock, an alien Jew, must suffer punishment for having undertaken to forfeit the life of a Venetian citizen. Despite an initial suggestion that he should be hanged for his attempt to forfeit Antonio's life, Shylock ends up with a less serious sentence. He loses half of his fortune and has to convert to Christianity. This resolution is certainly devastating for Shylock, but nevertheless, the lack of fatalities marks the play's ending as an appropriately comic. I hope now the drama is very clear to you all. Here you have an exercise taken from your course book. Kindly do the exercise in your textbook. Please check your answers with the help of the given answer key. Now, let us check the comprehension. Question number 1. Who do you think showed the greatest mercy, the Duke, Portia, or Antonio? Justify. Second one. Comment on the character of Shylock. And the last question. Write in your words about the dual role played by Portia. I hope all these answers are very clear to you. So kindly write the answers in your practice notebook. With this, we have come to the end of today's session. I hope you would have enjoyed the drama. Thank you, my dear children. Wishing you all a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.